What is up, everybody? It is Rodak with Rodak's Revival, and boys, do I have a race for you today. This is by far the best I have ever performed in a pro race. We are back with the SIRL Pro Series, and this week the pressure was on even more. Yes, this is a fantasy supercross series. These aren't replicating real tracks, but this one was called Dallas. Now, you guys know, if you have been around the channel, you know that I am born and raised here in Texas. I live about 2 hours away from Dallas, so I wanted to show out for this race. But also check this out. We have made a switch up to the gear and the bikes. We are rocking some brand new gear, looking fresh. And my boy Schematic on the DWR team hooked me up with this new graphics kit and tell me this looks sick. You know the hot pink is my favorite color. He got the hot pink rocking, got the hot pink on the exhaust. Just got everything looking fresh. Got the logo on the gas tank, got the watch on the handlebars. We're ready to go. You know how it is. If you look good, you feel good, and you race good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys my qualifying lap, and then I'm gonna jump right into the main event. No need to do any extras. And I also have a little bit of a surprise for you guys before we start the main event, but let's check out this qualifying lap first. So that is going to be my fastest qualifying lap, a 55.42, which ultimately puts us in 5th place at the end of qualifying. My best qualifying session ever. We're ready to show out for Dallas. Let's hop into that main event. But before we do, here's the surprise. So the homie Dylan from So-Called Designs was live streaming the race for the SRL series. Now, I have been in the live streams before, briefly mentioned because I'm back there outside of the top 10. But this week, we were having a good race, and we were mentioned a few times. So what I'm going to do is kind of be like Troy Jen's video a few weeks ago when he was racing Lens. I am going to show my first person view, and I'm going to show the third person view when they're talking about me or when I'm on screen. That way you can see it, but no breaks are going to be in the race. They're going to be synced up together, so the gate's going to drop at the same time. You're never going to miss a beat in the race, so that's going to be exciting. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's hop into this main event. I'm excited for you guys to see this one. Alrighty guys, so here we are on the gate, main event time. You know what it is, we gotta get a good start, but I'm actually not gonna talk any during this main event. Just gonna let you guys enjoy the battles, enjoy the third person view, and I will see you guys after the race. Let's get it, baby.
In the 2 spot, it's going to be Rodak's Revival and 2 Steezy on that Caliber Yamaha, but Yamaha still holding on to our lead. Rodax Revival at DWR Yamaha, I believe, right? Yes. And 2 Steezy on that Caliber Yamaha. Man, a lot of Yamahas. Is Yamaha meta again? Realistic. Realistic amount of Yamahas. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know, man. I like the Yamaha. I like the Yamaha 250 too, man. I rode that a lot this update. I thought it was a solid bike. Great bike. And apparently everybody likes the Yamaha 450, that's for sure. Man, these two going head to head, the Caliber and the DWR rider, for the 2 spot, as they have kind of... Steezy and Rodax going at it. Looks like Steezy will take the 2 position away. Kyler right there now, and Ocean has caught the rear wheel of him. So we have a 4-rider battle for the 2 spot now, folks. One mistake out of one of these guys, and it will cost them. He's got company though. Oh, Rodax gonna make a little mistake. Kyler gets into the rear wheel of him. Oh my God, he goes over the bars, front flips into the dirt. Unfortunate. Unbelievable. That's gonna allow Ocean to get by and Rodax to maintain his position. Oh, what a costly mistake out of the OTF SBR rider. Now Ocean trying to set his sights on Rodax as he's able to get around him in the whoops like... Ooh, as 2 Steezy's gonna make a mistake, that's gonna allow Ocean by. So now we've got an East action 1 and 2 in this main event here in Dallas. Trying to remount, Kyler making his way back around Rodax into the same section where he caused a huge crash earlier. Unable to make the triple, comes up short. Rodax is going to capitalize on that mistake, makes the pass around him. Oh man, as we head down the start stretch, these guys are absolutely sending it deep into this corner. Trying to make it work. I feel like Kyler is just really, he's shown that he has the speed. He's definitely faster than these 2 guys in front of him, but he just gets kind of caught up in the mix and unable to, really capitalize on it, just due to mistiming, rhythm sections, getting into the rear wheel, being a little impatient. I think if he just kind of waited a little bit more, I mean, he's got plenty of time to race this. He doesn't need to press the issue. He has the speed. Obviously, you want to get around these guys as quickly as possible, but it really leads to more mistakes when you allow yourself to kind of get into that go path. As my dad would always say, like, don't follow mentality, where you end up just running into the back of somebody because they make a mistake. So hopefully the OTF rider can really try to capitalize on a little bit more of his speed and less on following these guys out in front. As we head into the whoop section, Steezy still holding on to the 3 spot now. It looks like Ocean has reduced the gap. great speed through those. Whoops. Ooh, comes up a little short on that on-off. Definitely not able to time that correctly. I'm surprised the 450 guys aren't quadding me. I figured that they would be. Now we got a head-to-head battle here for the 2 spot between the East Action Sports riders. Scrubbing as hard as he can, trying to pull up alongside. Gray gonna cut him off there. He wants to maintain this lead as much as he can. Is Ocean gonna have enough coming into this next corner as we head onto the start straight? It's a little bit better of a drive. Gray cutting across again. Man, he is riding extremely defensively. He does not want to give up this lead. His first win of the season, I think. And I mean, he definitely doesn't want to give it up to his teammate, but there is a mistake on an Ocean. I must have just glossed him off his screen. So now he's got a little bit of a breathing room. As we head into more lap traffic, we'll keep an eye on that battle. It looks like Rodax has made his way into the 3 spot. The OTF rider of Kyler still right there, holding on to 4th. And 2 Steezy on that Caliber Yamaha, holding on to our top 5. Man, these guys have been trading positions every single lap, it seems like. Cannot get away from them. An incredible battle. Rodak's going to make a mistake. That's going to allow 2 Steezy to get by him. And now Kyler into the 3 spot. absolutely throwing down here. Oh my God. Ocean has had enough. He absolutely threw that bike sideways, scrubbed the absolute piss out of it, but Gray says, no, I'm coming right back for you. Wow, these two have really left the rest of the pack as two Steezy still under fire from Kyler on that OTF, Husqvarna, and Rodax still sitting, I mean, as timing and scoring sees it in the 4th spot, but 5th on track, trying to make it work here tonight. A battle for the podium still rages on between these 3 riders. Sand section. Ocean gonna run him wide. Oh, he gets a little love tap from Gray. or give the win to his teammate. But now we've got a battle for, it looks like third. It looks like 2 Steezy has gone down. But now Kyler will put himself into position to potentially take the final podium spot away. We're going to see if cuts come into play here now, folks. The OTF Husqvarna rider stayed in it all the way to the finish line. Will he end up in third? Looks like Rodax unable to make the position. Oh man, what an incredible night.
So there we are, guys, my first professional main event, and it's a top 5. Now, again, some people may say it's not a real professional event because it's not an ARL series, but Ocean was in there, Gray's in there, those are pro guys. Other pro guys are in there, and this was the best finish I've ever had. I had one crash that whole race. That was my fault. I made some mistakes here and there, but as far as crashing and being on the ground, I made that one mistake in the whoop section. The other one was running into 2 Steezy when he was getting back up from the rhythm section, but that was, I had crashed one time out of the whole 20-minute plus 1 main event, so I think that is huge progress for me. We are running up front, we were running fast laps, we were battling, we made little mistakes here and there, but we only crashed one time in an entire main event. That is a win for me, but a top 5, I was so excited. That first couple minutes, I was so nervous, but like James Stewart always says, once you let someone be in a place for a little bit, they start to calm down. I started to feel like I belonged up there, and I started to want to battle with these guys. So awesome race, and I know I took out Kyler. I hit that tough block, and over that triple, he ran into the back of me. We talked after the race. Everything's all good. And again, I just want to shout out Dylan from So-Called Designs for live streaming the race and giving me some shout outs here and there. Guys, go check out his channel. It will be linked down in the description. Also, the Patreon link is still in the description. I'm dropping some gear, and we do some fun races and stuff like that once we get a little bit more people. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that race as much as I did. That was so much fun, and it felt so good to be out front and not throw it away on the first lap and be able to be up there the whole entire main event. So I hope you guys like the progress. Sorry it took me so long to put out. I've just been busy, but hope you guys are still enjoying the process. I've still been grinding. I still got videos for you guys. But yeah, if you liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.